Ethan Reynolds wasn't the kind of guy who believed in blind dates. A single dad, a mechanic, and a man who'd been through enough heartbreak to last a lifetime, love wasn't on his radar anymore. But when his best friend Mark insisted that he meet someone special, Ethan reluctantly agreed.
"She's a soldier," Mark said, grinning. "And she's got 5 kids." Ethan nearly choked on his coffee. 5? Dude, that's not a date. That's a field trip.
But curiosity, and maybe a touch of loneliness, got the better of him.
Saturday evening, Ethan found himself standing outside a small family diner on Maple Street, nervously adjusting his jacket. He half expected no one to show up. But then he saw her, a tall woman in jeans and a military hoodie, her hair tied back, eyes bright but tired.
"Ethan," she asked, smiling. "Yeah, you must be. Lena," she said warmly. "And, these are my kids."
Ethan blinked. 5 kids of all ages tumbled out of an old van behind her. One carried a stuffed giraffe, another had chocolate smeared across her cheeks, and the youngest was fast asleep in her arms. He tried to hide his surprise, but Lena caught it. "You thought I was kidding, didn't you?" she teased. He grinned awkwardly. A little. Dinner was chaos. Spilled sodas, flying fries, and non-stop chatter. Yet somehow, amidst the laughter and the noise, Ethan felt something he hadn't felt in years: life. Lena apologized a dozen times, but he kept waving her off. "Don't worry. I seen worse. My son once painted the living room wall with peanut butter." Her laughter filled the diner. It was the kind of laugh that made people turn and smile. For a moment, Ethan forgot the noise, the chaos, the awkwardness, and just listened. As the night went on, he learned more. Lena was a widow. Her husband, also a soldier, had died overseas. Since then, she'd been raising her kids alone, juggling 2 jobs while trying to stay strong for them. "I didn't even want to come tonight," she admitted softly. "But my daughter found the message on my phone and said, 'Mom, maybe this man will make you smile again.'" That hit Ethan hard. He saw the same exhaustion in her eyes that he'd once seen in his own reflection after his wife left. But beneath it, there was fire, strength, love, and courage. When dinner ended, Lena reached for her wallet, but Ethan stopped her. "Hey, I've got it." She hesitated. "It's not a date if I don't at least split it."
He chuckled. "Then call it a thank you for reminding me what family feels like."
The kids hugged him before leaving, even the shy one. The youngest, barely 4, looked up and whispered, "You're funny." He smiled all the way home, not knowing why he felt lighter.
2 days later, a knock came at his shop. It was Lena, in uniform, holding a lunchbox. "You forgot this," she said, handing him his son's Spider-Man box.
He frowned. "How did you? Your boy left it in my van," she said, grinning. "Guess fate wanted me to see you again." That's when Ethan noticed something else. Her eyes weren't just tired anymore. They were hopeful. Over the next few weeks, they saw each other often. Coffee runs turned into park picnics. Her kids played with his son like they'd known each other forever. He fixed her van. She taught him how to make real mac and cheese, the army way. But one evening, she showed up at his door in tears. "Ethan, they're sending me back. Deployment, 6 months." He froze. 6 months. For her, it was duty. For him, it was fear of losing something before it even began. That night, as they sat under the porch light, she whispered, "Promise me you'll look out for them if anything happens." He took her hand. "I promise." When she left for deployment, Ethan didn't expect what came next. He became part of their family. School drop-offs, grocery trips, birthday cakes. He didn't do it out of obligation, but because, somehow, they felt like his own. Then one snowy morning, 6 months later, he got a message: coming home.
He waited at the airport with all 6 kids, his son and hers. When she appeared in her uniform, medals gleaming, the kids rushed her, screaming, "Mom!" Ethan stood back, watching with tears in his eyes. But then Lena turned, walked straight to him, and whispered, "Told you I'd come back." He laughed softly. "I almost didn't believe you."
She looked up, smiling through tears. "You're still here?" "Always," he said. And in that crowded airport, surrounded by laughter and chaos and love, Ethan realized something. Sometimes the best families are the ones you never saw coming.